So many emails about it, I had to say it. Let's toss it to the man whose crown you are battling for. Ryan Davis with Brad Shoemaker. Hey, fellas.
What?
What's with all the cruelty, Brad? How's it going?
I thought I had redeemed myself.
I think you totally have.
Yeah, you have. I'm sorry.
We got matters to discuss.
I'm sorry.
But you've come here with Final Fantasy Fables, Chocobo Tales.
I brought a game that I'm good at.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Let's
so you
cut
want to check it out? Okay, cool. So, yeah, as you said, this is Final Fantasy Fables, Chocobo Tales. You are a chocobo, as you can see.
Those are the crazy,
chickeny... ostrichy yellow birds, yeah.
Fantastic.
Final Fantasy fans know and love them.
So are we talking like a full-on Final Fantasy experience here?
It's well, it's an offshoot of the series. It's like a role-playing game / mini-game / card battling. Like there's a lot of stuff in here. So the story is you're this chocobo on a chocobo farm, and one of your friends shows up with this evil magic book, and when they open the book and read a story from it, it basically sucks all the other chocobos into books. All right, I'll keep playing. And so basically your job is to free all the chocobos from the books that they're trapped in.
And how do you do that?
Stop this evil and everything. So like you will see, I just jumped into this storybook.
Okay.
All the stories in the game are actually based on like Aesop fables. So you've got stuff like Tortoise and the Hare, except as you can see here, this one's actually renamed the Adamantuous and the Cactuar. But, it's the same story. So basically you go in and you read each story, and you see that there's a problem in the story, and by going in and beating a minigame related to that story, then you write a new ending for it.
Now, are there a lot of other kind of Final Fantasy-esque references in there?
There's tons and tons of Final Fantasy characters in here, just all sorts of stuff that you'll recognize as a fan of the series.
So we're jumping into one of the minigames here right now.
Yeah, this is the first storybook that you encounter, and then this is the attached minigame to it. So my job here is all the minigames are totally touchscreen based. So in fact, pretty much the whole game can be played just with a touchscreen. But so I'm basically spinning this little Adamantuous here on the bottom screen to race all these other dudes up the hill.
So it's just moving on its own, and you're just kind of steering it.
Yeah, and you lift up the stylus to go into your shell to avoid rocks like that. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Now, how many games like this are there?
Well, whoa. I just got busted down. There are.
I thought you were good at this, Brad.
Sorry, it's all relative, right? There are about 40 minigames in the game, and about half of them actually can be played local Wi-Fi with up to 3 other people. So
fantastic.
There's a lot of good like party game, minigaming stuff in here.
Do you know if this also has any sort of game sharing stuff in it? Or?
I believe there are just a handful of the games that you can game share with people.
Well, let's. So you didn't win that one.
No, I didn't
can
win,
we check out a different one?
Yeah, let me jump back in. So as I said, you roam around the environment looking for storybooks to free your chocobo friends from. And then once you've found those mini games in the story mode, then they're available just at the main menu, where you can just go back and play them at any time. So I'm gonna run up the hill here and find the next book. So
Rich, what do the folks at home want to know about the Chocobo Tales?
Well, let's start with Kyle Young in Surrey, British Columbia. Cuteness factor 1 to 10. What you got? Let's say 10 being the cutest.
It's adorable. It really. I mean, like it is. I mean, like it's.
We're not asking about the adorability
yes,
scale.
Okay. Here's all right. Well, I mean, okay, it's obviously targeted to a younger demographic, as you can see.
By the fact that you came in 3rd.
Shut up. But anyway, but like the trend.
Brad getting sassy.
Oh, come on.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay, so like
is this whole show going to be this savage?
No, we're cool.
We're talking about the game, please.
We're all cool.
Everyone calm down.
Yeah, okay.
Count to 10.
Yeah, like the writing is really good, and each of the stories that you read, they've all got like a really nice kind of rhyming sort of cadence to them. So that stuff's really cool. All the animations are cute, you know. I mean, the characters are really nicely designed. It's got this really cool art style, you know. Everything is sort of
what is going on?
Storybook-like here. This one is called Leaping on Leaves, and I'm basically drawing leaves on the bottom screen to bounce my guy.
So you just kind of put a little dash on the bottom screen?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to bounce him up like higher and faster than these other guys. So far, I'm succeeding, but
nice
I'm succeeding, but we'll see if I can make it. And the bigger, ouch!
Right into him.
The bigger the leaf you draw, the less bounce you get. So,
kind of want to make smaller ones for tighter and.
Yeah, exactly, kind of like that. So I got no. I got some good lift.
Rich, let's see if we can shake him up some with more questions.
Thomas from Norway more or less asked if you're not a Final Fantasy fan, or maybe just a slight Final Fantasy fan, would you still like this game?
It's definitely going to be most appealing for people who can identify with all the different characters. Yay, I won. Yeah, I mean, there's so many little nostalgic kind of references to different characters and stuff in there that diehard fans are going to get the most out of it. But I mean, it's like I said, it's got a ton of entertaining mini games in it, so it could be fun for anybody.
Now there's also some sort of a card battling aspect.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Is Sephiroth in it, dude?
I knew you were gonna go up to that next. That's why I said jump.
I hadn't seen any Sephiroth in here yet.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let me jump out of this mini game here.
Are there any Moogles?
Oh, in fact, you'll see here I just completed kind of an accomplishment in this mini game, which opens up new cards. And as soon as I can get up to the card battling, I'll show you how that works.
You want another question to fill you?
Yeah, why don't you ask a question while I'm getting up there?
I can do that.
Okay.
This is from Ross Erman in Oshawa. Go Generals. Any online stuff in this game?
Yes, the card battling actually can be played over the internet.
Really?
Yes.
That is surprising.
Yes, and I will show you that right now.
Not over the internet, though.
No. I will show you against the AI.
So you actually do collect cards playing the mini games, so you'll get better at the card battling as you play through more of the regular
And you can go back and play other mini games, and when you do better, you get better cards. So
does the card battling actually figure into your progress in the main game, or is it just kind of like a fun aside?
Yeah, the card battling is actually what happens each time you hit a boss. Like this guy here is the first boss in the game. And I've already beaten him.
What the hell is he?
It's a behemoth. So if you want an example of kind of the cutesy nature of the game, behemoths are like some of the biggest, nastiest Final Fantasy enemies, and they've turned him into this goofy little character here. So, but I'm going to jump into the card battle here. So the card battling is all kind of color based. You've got different cards with different classic Final Fantasy characters on them. You can see kind of what your opponent is holding. You don't know exactly what cards he has.
But based on the color.
Yeah, so you've got attack and defense abilities that are color-coded on your cards. And it's basically, like if they play a red attack, if I also have played a red defense, then I'll successfully block their attack.
So what's happening here, you both played red attacks.
It looks like we actually played the exact same card.
You get half damage on him because you played your card first? Is that?
Yeah, you do. You want to try to move as fast as you can and play before they do.
So this game seems to be like, despite not being, having very complicated polygonal graphics, like it's very lively.
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on, definitely. I mean, between all the crazy 4-player mini games and like the card battling is kind of speed based. So
you say this is the card battling is all head to head, one-on-one. You can play this over the internet.
Right. So
do you know if this is interoperable with the Japanese version?
It is actually.
Oh wow.
I was surprised to find that out, but
that is very surprising.
So if you spend a lot of time building up a really solid deck, then you'll want to go online and start kicking people's butts.
So are there any like sweet summons or anything in the card battling?
That's all totally what's going on.
That's pretty much all you do is summon
you can see like there's these cutesy kind of 2D versions
Leviathan.
of Final Fantasy characters popping up here, and
I think Leviathan beats you there.
Looking awesome, yeah. I'm getting kind of worked here, I think, but.
There's the Bahamut. Rich, you want to give me one more question?
One last question. Jeff already asked about Sephiroth. We'll give Jeanette from Sacramento the last question. Cloud?
I kind of doubt it.
What about Eris, dude? Come on. Does she die in this one too?
There are other Final Fantasy games besides 7.
No,
that's all I'm going to say.
Come on, don't be stupid.
That's all I'm going to say.
So this looks like a pretty fun, little varied, kind of kid-focused Final Fantasy game.
It is, like I said, it is kid-focused, but I'm surprised at how much different kind of content, like varied gameplay is in here. And solid production values. I mean, it seems like a really, really good Final Fantasy offshoot.
But a good thing for for fans of the series.
Oh yeah. People, like I said, people that are really into the series are.
Would you say it's a gateway game?
It could be, maybe. You could graduate to harder Final Fantasies after this. Maybe.
Now, when is this coming out?
Potion?
I got a bottle under my desk.
God.
Yeah,
so bad.
It's out. This is out the first week of April.
First week of April.
Yep.
Thank you, Brad, for coming by and showing that off.
Thank you.
Rich, what you got next?
We're gonna